Welcome to my channel, beautiful Leos. This is going to be the monthly reading for you, February 2022. I have meditated, of course, at your energy, and of course, I knew that a couple of days before I'm going to do the reading for the Leos next. And the title that I put in my book, it is Cool Beans, actually, and then I put like question mark, but it's because I felt the vibe of the energy. I felt that in some sort of way you're pushed by the divine to uplift oneself, to uplift yourself, to grow through that experience, through that revelation, through that pains, growing pains. The title that I put instead for you is like loyalty, 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 like three times loyalty, but then wisdom and fulfillment within oneself. It is all about you, Leo, and I really believe this very, very strongly. Excuse me. I had my problems with my throat since yesterday. I really believe that Leos connect with somebody at a soul, very deep soul level. It is about a soul, deep soul connection, twin flame, soulmate, divine partnership. It is in regards to, all the readings and all the signs for me as I am a divine partner. Um, Usually, I don't know, in the karmic state or whatever, generational sin lessons, and everything that is happening for the unawakened people that are actually not going through any type of similar experiences. I really believe that many people are not awakened and they don't have any type of connection with this, partnerships, this, calling from the divine. I pre-shuffled the deck. Excuse me. This is going to be the Crystal Tarot, which I feel that I felt for the month of February to use for each and every sign here. It is very beautiful and it talks to me quite a lot, guys. I pre-shuffled, and of course, I saw the Nine of Pentacles, which talks about, being independent, not necessarily single. If you're not single, then you need your independence in that partnership. If it's a soulmate, a divine partnership, twin flame, deep soul connection, you still need your independence. You still need to use your wisdom and your knowledge in the earth energy. This talks about three-dimensional, energy. This is the calling of the divine at this time in the month of February 2022. Using your knowledge, using your wisdom, eating from your own, vineyards here, drinking from your fountain, from your own cup, from your own source. Keeping the cup for oneself, and just know exactly where you need to actually ground yourself. It talks about a lot of grounding yourself, connecting with nature, breathing techniques. Very much, I saw the Four of Swords as well, the Emperor, and other cards. But we're gonna get into them. While we go, we're gonna go with the flow here. I see as well here the Judgment card, which is the archangel, ringing the trumpet and just calling, the dead from the ground for the final judgment. You have been through a sort of judgment, Leos, in the past life, through the past life. That's why you have been given the opportunity to come back here. And I see 404. Maybe numbers are meaning something to you, but which talks about an 8. It's a fragmented energy. In some sort of way, I feel Leos fragmented in their own energies, main energy. 8, it talks about the month of August, which is the month of Leo. The sun enters directly into Leo in the month of August. 7 of Swords. You're dealing with somebody that is actually was stealing from you, and it caused you, Leos, to actually steal from you. This actually you bring upon yourself from a past life, because judgment talks very, very clearly about the past. And it's about 4, mostly because you're trying to rebuild yourself, and you are required, and you are, asked and called by the divine, by the guidance that you receive in this lifetime, to actually rebuild something. We talk about all the fours, full of four of swords, four of wands, four of cups, and four of what is remaining? Four of Swords, Cups, Pentacles, yes, Pentacles as well, and of course your energy. You're actually dealing from a past life, Leo, with a thief, somebody that stole from you, stole your happiness, stole from you in the past life. That's why the judgment is here. They stole your purpose, your calling from you. They just, just took it, under your feet. They just grabbed it and they just pulled it under your feet. You feel robbed, and in some sort of way you self-sabotaged yourself, and you're allowing yourself to self-sabotage continuously. Leo is the sign of loyalty, is the heart. You are the heart of all the zodiac signs. You are loyal to a fault in so many aspects as well. You're very passionate, very driven, very action taking, energy, or being for in the way that you're formed. But this is the energy, the aspect of you just pulling yourself out of yourself. But it's time for you to actually ground yourself. It's time for you actually to come back towards yourself. And that's why you need to fulfill yourself through this independence, through this groundedness, through this maybe it's a self fulfilling prophecy that you practice most of your life. The society and the community that we live in and we are born in, of course, they bring us to a place of not recognizing the truth about oneself, not knowing our own value, our own worth, value, respect, and of course, meaning, purpose, reason for being us and for being here in this plane, in this timeline. I see the King of Wands with the Judgment. So masculine energy here, even if you're female and you embody this masculine energy of the King of Wands, which is the King of Action, you are actually under judgment, and which means that you are facing karma, which talks about generational sin. You have to actually fix something in regards to the bloodline that you have been born from in this lifetime. And is not actually easy when you are blind, when you're not awakened, when you don't understand why, when you're not interested, mostly all your life probably you haven't been interested in the past before this connection or whatever you're dealing with at this time. You have been asleep, you have been cold, you have been lost, you have been cheated and lied to and stolen from and sabotaged. And this is actually the issue probably that is going to bother you mostly in this month of February. It's what I'm feeling as well for you. The High Priest, Taurus energy with the Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius here. It is awakening that is actually at play in the month of February for you, Leos. And this is not an easy task. This is not something that you're facing very, very lightly. It is not lightly to be, is not to be taken lightly. It's talking as well about marriage, traditional ways, traditional teachings, precepts, the traditional church, the mentality and the teachings of humanity, not necessarily of God. Of course, God is different, the spirit is different, the spirit works in different ways. The awakening that you're going to be dealing with in the month of February, and probably you have been overgoing through this awakening for a while now, and you're called to actually face this reality here of whatever belief systems that you have been dealing with, or you have been actually trapped in, formed in, taught of in. And then, of course, you are meant to take action in regards to some teachings, in regards to the traditional church, as I said, in regards to the three-dimensional aspect of spirituality, of, in the way that you're meant to go. And you have a purpose, you have a calling into this high priest. You have some keys here given by the divine, and I see 1001, a lot of reflection and a lot of projection from the three-dimensional world upon you, Leos, in the month of February. There are some things that you're meant to separate from, and you're meant to actually make your own decisions, your own conclusions, your own mind about what is real given by the spirit. What are you called to actually do and understand and put out there, because you're meant to manifest something in the three-dimensional. The high priest is somebody that is meant to teach in the three-dimensional. It's somebody meant to release something from the three-dimensional, because the fifth dimensional, the sixth dimension, all the dimensional of spirituality, of spirits, yes, of spirits, it's actually giving you keys. It's giving you openings towards breaking, and I saw 1101. It's a lot of guidance around you, Leo's masculine energy. You're called to something very, very different that you have been knowing into this plane in this lifetime. You are meant for great things. Five of Cups with the High Priest. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you have broken your own heart, and you have broken the heart of the person meant for you in the three-dimensional plane. You have feeling a lot of regret at this time. You have some sort of baggage that you cannot release, or you haven't released yet, in regards to the situation. Three of Wands, waiting for some sort of opportunity, a right moment, divine timing for you to actually put something out there, or find the opportunity or a chance to actually go toward what you're called for. It's what I'm feeling and seeing here as well. Four of Cups with the High Priest. Again, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. With the Three of Wands, Four of Cups, you are not actually taking anything and anybody, offers. And then, of course, a few cards fell, and I see the Six of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. I cannot actually hold the cards, so yes. Six of Cups, again, a past life reminiscence of emotions, remembrance, um, feelings that you have kept in your soul. It is the recognition of the soul from a past life situation. And look what it fell, a bunch of cards, but we're going to take them because I really feel the spirit tells me that this is it. It's going to touch your heart, it's going to uplift your heart, it's going to trigger and activate your heart. It is above the heart. Leos are the heart. Your pure masculine energy. Your planet is the sun, which is the highest type of clarity, revelation, opportunity, chances. Connecting with the inner child, knowing where you came from, true essence, pure essence of oneself. I really believe that the spirit is trying to give you something really, really pure and divine and meant for you, Leos, in the month of February. You are supposed to actually sit down and listen and just contemplate and practice mindfulness, breathing techniques, connect with oneself, fulfillment in regards to oneself, going deep within oneself and not being afraid. Even if you still have some type of emotional baggage, you cannot let something go, maybe in a lost opportunity or missed chance in regards to love, emotion, in regards to somebody. And I saw 15. It's something in regards to the number 14. It's in regards to the five, but five plus five, it's a one. So it's about oneself. I really truly believe that is the journey of oneself. Let's see the cards. Four of Cups. Not satisfied and not taking any emotional offers that you have been giving here in the three-dimensional in the month of February. Probably in some sort of way you feel void and you feel empty in regards to emotions. You're not fulfilled at this time, my friend. And This is actually Gemini energy here with the lovers. This is a choice that you have been making in the past between two people, but it's in regards to somebody that is meant for you, a divine partnership, a soulmate, deep soul connection, twin flame soulmate. This is something very protected, very guided here by the divine. It is meant to be, but it requires a choice. It requires a fair and just and proper balanced choice that you Leos probably could not make. And of course, the feminine watching for Leos, you are probably having Gemini in your chart, feminine energy as well, and the masculine, but it probably the masculine is dealing or has dealt with somebody that they have Gemini, very very strongly in their chart, and this person actually showed them, or it's showing to them, to the masculines here, that the choice that they have been made, it's empty, it is void, it actually drowned their emotion into the wrong side, into the wrong aspect of true love. Divine partnership, that calling of you being meant to actually meet the person that it's fulfilling you in the same rightful way as you're meant to fulfill them, but you feel void. You don't feel interested in whatever choices you made in your past. Masculine energy, you feminine, you're supposed to know that this person is not actually happy in regards to their emotional choices. They don't take any offers at this time with the Four of Cups. And probably the feminine as well. The feminines here, Leos, they're not. You know you're meant to be with somebody, and you know that you're not gonna be fulfilled by anybody or anything else in regards to emotions. Then I see the Ten of Cups. A lot of happiness, joy, fulfillment, completion here in regards to your emotions. And of course, the 10 and the 4, it's coming becoming a fragmented water energy of the Five of Cups. You could have had this happiness, Leo, masculine energy, but you didn't choose it. You chose wrong. You chose something that emptied you of your true emotions. It made you go in the wrong way, and you didn't actually choose and pick what was meant for you. You didn't make a right choice. Geminis in general, they make mistakes, yes, but it comes a point into their life when they realize their mistakes, they learn the lesson. Now in the month of February, through this Gemini energy here, I really feel, Leo, that you're called to make the right choice, to be strong and to be determined here with the strength card. This is the card of Leo. This is your energy, Leo. Between you and this Gemini energy here, it's meant true happiness. It is a completion and a fulfillment of emotion between you two guys. It's family, and it's celebrating and coming together, having everything together, being together, but somebody needs to find their strength, and finding your strength, it's going to require you to actually tame the beast, kill the demons inside of your head, because I really feel that it's very emotional in the month of February at this time for the Leos, but it's something in regards to decision making. Gemini, it's all about thought process, understanding, communication, balancing the emotions and the logical mind, the heart and the mind, of course, by going deep within and making that right, determined action. Leo is about action, it's about power, strength, inner strength. So inner strength for Leos is required in the month of February, and making a good choice, making a balance and fair and guided, through that awakening of the high priest that I saw. Then the full card here, which is from Aries to Pisces, all the zodiac signs. Underneath the Four of Cups here, it's like taking a leap of faith, having faith, jumping from the cliff, going through faith and taking a leap of faith, because you're guided, you're shown by the divine exactly what choice you're meant to be making in the month of February, Leos. Have faith, travel, You have some sort of experience and knowledge and wisdom here with a full card that helps you actually free yourself from whatever was in the past. And I see 2002 mirroring energy. You see the other person, Leo, masculine or feminine, the person that you're dealing with. You see them very, very light, very going very, very light in their own way, taking leaps of faith, having the trust and the confidence in the divine. It's all about the guidance from the divine. It is all about the divine. It, at the end of the day, is not about us. It's about the spirit. It's about God. It's about what the Lord Jesus Christ came to teach us, to show us into the three-dimensional plane. But I really believe that you have a life experience and a knowledge here that is actually helping you to take this leap of faith. The divine is guiding you and is showing you through this Gemini card here, because see, they actually have the angel sitting on top of them and guiding them, protecting them, showing them the path. What is the right choice? What is the right path for both of you to come together? Not being afraid. The Leos know that the divine partner, this divine partner here, it's the one that is gonna actually tame them, and it's actually the person that tamed them, that helped for them to actually awaken at this time. The next card, the Queen of Cups, underneath the Lovers card here. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Somebody in the feminine energy that they have very, very strongly Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in their chart. This person is choosing, to balance their emotion, to go deep in their emotion and love on themselves. They have this cup that they hold for themselves. Maybe for their divine partner, the feminine knows exactly that they cannot be singular. They have to be, plural. They hold their own place and another throne, another place for their divine partner. The choice is for this Queen of Cups to love on themselves, nurture and care for themselves, know and have this emotional balance and intelligence in their emotions for them to actually be able to move forward. And this is what is this feminine energy projecting on the masculine energy in the month of February here, following the full. The feminine energy holds a lot of power, through their emotional intelligence, through themselves loving on themselves and knowing their worth, their value, the price that have been, paid for them to have this balance in their emotion, to know self love, not in a in a wrong way, not in a selfish manner, but in a correct manner, in a correct choice, in a fair choice, balanced choice, proper choice. It's talking about common sense and morality as well, self-worth and self-value. The next card that I see here is the High Priestess, which is Pisces energy here for me, but it can be all the zodiac signs. This comes underneath the Ten of Cups for you, Leos. This feminine energy with the High Priestess here, she's awakened, she sees through the veil. She understands the truth of this union, of this partnership, of this choice. And if they have Gemini in their chart, Pisces in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then of course the full Aries, and of course going to Pisces, Aries going to Pisces, Leo in their chart, mostly water in their chart. This feminine energy is meant to actually reveal something to you, and this is probably through psychic abilities, and communicating. I wanted to say telecommunications. Maybe you're gonna telecommunicate, you're gonna try to send messages, or you're gonna communicate through social media with this person, or this person is giving you messages through social media as well, through whatever platform that they're dealing with. They're having, they're posting on, they are on, they are sending you like subliminal messages, very important messages as well, but as well through telepathy, through psychic abilities, through dreams, premonitions, visions. There is a lot of communication between the masculine and the feminine. and the feminine, because the feminine energy holds a lot of psychic abilities and powers here for you together to communicate. And of course you make them happy and they make you happy. This is the final touchdown in regards to emotion, fulfillment of emotions, happiness, joy, fulfillment in oneself. And this feminine energy is like projecting on top of you, Leos, in the month of February, how much joy, fulfillment they have in their emotions, and how much they see you as the one for them, as you probably are awakened right now, and you have been starting to be awakened in the past, in the recent past. I believe the last year, maybe the last 2 years, you started to see the signs of this awakening because of this love that is actually communicated and seen very much projected and mirrored through this high priestess. The Knight of Swords. These are the cards that I saw in the pre-shuffle mostly, and this is the message that I'm receiving right now. These are the cards that fell. The Lovers I haven't seen, and the Four of Cups I don't remember. The Ten of Cups, not even. This first row, I really believe it's about a masculine here that sees exactly the choice that they were meant to be doing in the past, and even in the past life here for you, Leos. With the Four of Cups, the current situation of this union, this divine partnership, it is actually the Four of Cups, which is not easy to actually embody and take in one situation, I really feel here. But as well, the Knight of Swords coming underneath the Strength card, this feminine energy here with the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess, very illuminated and very, very enlightened, feminine presence here in the three-dimensional. Yes, indeed, she has been seen as a fool, and she is a fool. She sits in the presence of the Most High, and she's considered to be very wise, very experienced. This is a very experienced soul, the feminine energy that you're dealing with, Leo, here. It is not somebody that you can actually play with games like, let's play like in kindergarten, or let's play like we are teenagers. Indeed, this love is so much more than I can express in words, and I feel it very, very much because of activation of the heart. And the Leos are the hearts. You are the heart. You feel everything at a heart, heart activation, triggering point at this time. In some sort of way, disappointing, empty, with the Four of Cups, unsatisfying, because you dejected it. You rejected this completion of emotion, this partnership, this choice that was meant for you, that was a balancing act in your life, in for your emotions. And it seems that it's about the heart. It's something that you're meant. That's why you're a Leo, probably in this plane, in this world, in this lifetime. You're meant to actually mend your heart for whatever happened and you chose in the past life. This high priestess is expecting the truth, and she knows, this high priestess and this Queen of Cups here, the Fool. The feminine knows that you're gonna go towards them very, very quickly, very suddenly, and they know that they expect the truth, and in some sort of way, you're gonna have some sort of a truthful message in regards to them and for them. And if you don't go with the truth, with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this high priestess is moving, towards the future, moving forward, not staying stuck in any place, not waiting for you and not waiting for anybody here, but moving very, very quickly with the truth, because air is very important here. There is mental clarity. There is a lot of peace and calmness in regards to the intellectual mind, in regards to information. They have the proof. They have seen underneath it all. The high priestess, this person sees in different dimensions. She travels into different dimensions, even if she's present in the 3D, while through sleep this person travels into different dimensions and builds there and does things and understands and learns, and rests even there, and she does everything in another dimensions. This person sees the truth at different levels that you cannot actually understand. The next card is the King of Pentacles, which is a Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy here. Masculine energy, you're actually working on finances and you have been taking leaps of faith or whatever risks in regards, because this comes underneath the four with the Four of Cups. You kind of given away the love, aspect, the emotional aspect of yourself, Leos, in the past, and even in the past life for fortune, money, materialism. I really believe that it was about the money, about the financial position, the financial recognition of the world that you have been born in the past life. Maybe you have been forced to be separated from this person in a past life because of money, finances, proper, property, possession, and you're facing the same shit in this lifetime as well. It is all about the money, and you gave away true love, divine partnership, twin flame, deep soul connection for businesses, for money, for investments in this, materialistic world that we live in the three-dimensional plane. The next card, the moon, which is the feminine energy here. Listening to your intuition, subconscious mind, Cancer energy. It can be all the zodiac, but it has to incorporate mostly Cancer. And I see double Cancer here with the Queen of Cups and the Lovers. Whatever was hidden from you in the past and in the past life, Leos, is the fact that this person is actually your feminine counterpart, the one meant for you, and it was hidden from you because it was stolen from you. Somebody stole it from you, and who, guess who it is? The enemy of us all, the one that kills, steals, and destroys. Steals, kills, and destroys, the devil. The lowest energy of them all, the most immature and irresponsible and damaging of them all, which of course you allowed. Nobody else allowed it but you. Leos, masculine or feminine, take it out, resonates. I for sure tell you all the time, guys, if it doesn't resonate, please don't be here. Don't take anything that doesn't resonate with you in regards to you or your partnership. If this is what are you actually asking for. The masculine energy as well here is what I'm seeing is that maybe you're a workaholic. Maybe you're a boss owner or a boss, a type of sort of boss, creating, different aspects of, businesses or finances or whatever, even real estate or whatever you're dealing with. But your emotional life is empty. It's robbed of any joy, fulfillment, and satisfaction at this time, Leos. With the moon as well, here with the Queen of Cups and the Lovers. I really believe that purposely in this lifetime, the divine has actually hid this divine partnership from you because you didn't listen to your intuition in a past life and you had to learn lessons in regards of judging a book by its cover, in regards of judging people. And I see 33, 32, and 33, 33. It is something in regards to 3 times 4, it's a 12, which is a 3. I really believe that it is a third party situation. You have involved this divine partnership in a third party situation. You have sold your soul, Leos, in the past life, and you continue to do mistakes, but everything happens for a reason. Now you should pay attention more to your feminine aspect of oneself and the feminine aspect of this feminine energy that you're dealing with that is very, very enlightened, that is true happiness, joy, and fulfillment for you. This person is your true family in the soul aspect of oneself. This is probably going to be very, very made clear to you in the month of February, Leos. Pay attention to your dreams, to whatever revelation or whatever, visions or daydreaming or whatever you're doing. But I really believe that you see this person in your dreams, you see this person in the 5D. You connect with this person at a very, very psychic and very empathic in through your emotions. You feel this person's emotions, and this feminine definitely connects with you at a psychic emotional level, as they're guided by the moon. This moon talks about past life as well. These past life dreams that you're having or you're going to have in the month of February are going to show you truths from past lives, hidden truth, hidden emotion. um you're going to have like small moments of whatever happened in past lives. Many things are going to be revealed to you through dreams during the nighttime. Maybe even if you cannot sleep very well, you connect with this person mostly in the nighttime. The nighttime, this feminine energy is connecting mostly as well with you as you connect with them. And it's meant to be like this because in the quiet moments of you sitting there like, I'm not going to take this offer, nothing is satisfying, is not good enough, I don't want this bullshit, I don't feel this, I want something pure, real, clear, something that I connect with. And there is nobody in this plane that you ever connected with at this type of soul recognition, soul guidance, um soul balance, soul. It is fulfillment of the soul with this person that you're feeling, that you rejected, that you gave away. And it is such a shame, Leo. It is very sad. My heart is trembling. I feel the sadness and the unfairness and the injustice of the situation. It is when you're stubborn and when you don't care. I don't care. Bro, you don't care now, but tomorrow you're gonna care. And this is what life teaches you. This is what this experience from a past life teaches you at this time, Leos. The next card, after the moon card and the bottom one that I got from this from these cards, it's the Six of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This comes underneath the High Priestess and the Ten of Cups. This talks about fairness, giving and receiving in a balanced manner, in a proper way, in a fair way. But you have to learn what is actually balanced, what is fair, what is correct, what is moral, what is good. A few things in the three-dimensional are aspects are actually they were hidden with the moon card here: subconscious mind, subconscious feelings, hidden truths. You actually start to understand, and the divine is going to show to you in the month of February what is actually proper giving and receiving. What are you meant to give to oneself, what is given to the divine, and what is meant to be given to the situation. Talking about the situation, the lover, that choice, that balance, that fair, that moral acts that you're meant to actually be balancing in the month of February, or starting with this month of February here for you, Leos. Masculine or feminine, take it how it resonates, as I said. This person that you're dealing with, anyways, they know they have to give what belongs to God, what belongs to the earth, to the three-dimensional plane, to the three-dimensional plane, and then to oneself, making that balancing act between what is fair and not fair, what is just and not just, what is correct is not what, and what is not correct. This feminine energy is showing to you, and you probably need to understand masculine energy, that if you don't give, you're not going to receive. What you actually plant, what you sow, you're going to reap. And this is the most lesson, the karmic lesson of your choices, of your deliberate choices, of course, because nobody forced you to be blind. Nobody forced you to actually sell yourself for money, for properties, for materialistic, reasons, ways. You invested in a very wrong way. And it's not only about money, it's about oneself, it's about time, effort, intentions, everything in the three dimensional. And this is actually the test. It is all a test. It is all a trial. We are all sitting in the trial, court of divine, that is sitting there being the judge of all and everything. And he's actually watching all the intentions and all the clear choices and all the, clear thoughts and whatever one desires and wants and whatever. But he knows exactly what is the point of this lesson, what is the point of this testing. And life is that school. We are all going through this school of life, through this, experience, and it's for the right reasons. As I saw there, here, and I told you, Six of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. At the bottom of this, the High Priest. Leos, for that, I'm telling you, you brought this onto yourself in this lifetime from a past life. And you are meant to actually come back here in this plane to actually learn the lesson, balance your acts, understand what is fair and not fair in regards to whatever investments you have been doing, whatever choices and intentions of your heart, mind, body, and soul, and everything that you are. It is painful and is not easy, I really believe, for you, Leos, but it is meant for you. You are meant to be loyal unto yourself. I went back to the title: loyalty, loyalty, and loyalty. Three times loyalty. You are meant to be loyal to yourself. Not once, not twice, but three times. And then that fulfillment and that wisdom and that independence of oneself, depending on that knowledge and that wisdom, on that experience that lifetimes bring upon us. Many people will see this for da 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 da. I have one sock of one color and the other one is different, one pink, one blue. I have this jacket on. I hold this beautiful flower that I smell. I'm gonna fall from the cliff. I don't have any worries in the world. I don't care. But this is actually the lie of it. Because whatever you see with your eye in the three-dimensional plane, underneath it all, inside, there is nothing what you see in the three-dimensional in regards to this fall. And this is probably how you saw this person in a past life as well. The feminine or the masculine, whatever, how it resonates. You saw this person as da 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 da. I don't have any worries in the world. Everything goes with the flow. Whatever people see that it's like going easy in this three-dimensional plane, in reality, in truth, this feminine energy or this masculine energy that you're dealing with, this person has gone deep, deep, deep and has done the work. And whatever they had to go through, it was not easy. It was fucking hell. Whatever we see on the surface of people is not what is actually happening underneath it all. It is a lie. That's why I say don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge, you go to buy, for example, expensive shit in the supermarket. You're paying a brand. You're not paying actually the product that you're going to eat from that yogurt or whatever you're buying. You're going to buy avocado costing $7 or whatever, £7 in the supermarket, but you open it and it's actually rotten. You paid a lot of money because of the brand, because it's avocado and it doesn't grow on trees everywhere in the fucking world. But when you open it, you're so disappointed. You paid a brand, you paid somebody that is actually putting something into something nice and fancy on the outside, the external. You don't eat that fucking plastic. I don't never eat a brand. I eat whatever it's inside. And if that thing, that product inside is rotten, is bad, no matter how much fucking money people saw me paying in the supermarket, they still robbed me. It is a fucking theft. You understand? And so many times the cheaper things, and I saw 4411, the cheaper things that you buy in these plasticky and very normal, you know, containers, what is inside is so much more delicious and it contains so much more of the fucking bullshit of buying a brand that it doesn't mean anything. It's just a rip-off, a lie, deceitfulness. You understand what I'm talking about, Leo? You all the time you go and buy the most expensive ice cream because I saw you in the supermarket and you buy Vas and Das or whatever the fuck the name is. You buy containing. And then inside, you eat the cheapest ice cream of the fucking bullshit that you ever can 44.55. It is actually worth it. The cheatings and the rip-offs and the deceitfulness of this world. It is actually worth it to pay so much more the price for something that doesn't contain anything inside, for the money that you have to pay. This is what the fool is telling me right now for you, Leos. You look too much on the surface of things. You look too much of a person's body. And then you lie to yourself. You cheat on yourself. You rip yourself off. You sell yourself for fucking whatever. A name that is there. I don't want to give names. I don't care. There's so many names that people see. Oh, this is the best brand, and you go out, you buy some nice clothes, you pay a bunch of money, you wash them once, and then you realize what? It's not even made correctly. All the everything is like falling apart. It's like three numbers much smaller because you wash it in cold water, my friend. What is the reason and the meaning for this? Do you understand the illusion of this world? In the month of February, Leos understand the illusions and the fakenesses and the pretenses of this fake world. This is what the fall is going to teach you here in the month of February, or starting to teach you, Leos, in the month of February. And let's not deny it. I bought things cheap in my life. In Italy, I lived for a long time. I bought things that I have them like 20 years now. Cheap, my friend. And they lasted me a lifetime. Nothing went wrong. Maybe some little thing fell because of, they have like metal things put in on my sleeves and on my neck. But these cheap things lasted for me 20 something more years. And I bought something like last year and I had to throw it after 3 months because the color went wrong, and I paid money for it. What is the reason of me paying a brand of, that costs me a bunch of money, that is actually made in China on this bomb, 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 bomb? They don't even put any thought into it. You buy it because you buy the brand. There is no quality, there is no value, there is no nothing there for this, whatever brands you're buying. Oh, it's Voss. Oh, it's fucking bullshit. Dolce and Gabbana. Oh, it's Calvin Klein. No. The worst things that I bought in my life, and the worst, investments in clothes that I bought, and I have many clothes and many shoes and many bags. But for me, the ones that actually are worth it are the ones that have quality, not necessarily a brand. Brand means shit. You understand? This is the lesson that you're getting, and this is the investment that you have been making for lifetimes, Leo. And this is a fucking shame. When you don't see the difference between the truth and the fake, in regards to people as well, in regards to partnership, friendship, even family members. I love my family to death, but I stay separated from my family for more than 20 something years. I know who my family is. I know why I was born into my family. I know why I didn't actually click with them, never. I know that I was meant to come into this bloodline to fix something, to understand something, to learn something, to balance something. But that doesn't mean that this family that I was born in, it's my true family. No, it is not. Do you understand? This is the lesson that was hidden from you, Leos, in the past life and in this lifetime. The next card that I saw here, and two cards have fallen, is the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, and the King of Swords. Masculine energy, anyways, is being forced to move forward, but whatever awakening, enlightenment, balancing act here through the moon with the Six of Pentacles. Together with this is a Seven of Pentacles as well, fragmented earth energy for you, Leos, here in the month of February. The only Pentacles that you have is the Six of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. And of course, the bottom of the deck here is the Queen of Pentacles. So together for you, Leos, the energy that I have of Pentacles in regards to the month of February 2022 is the King and the Queen of Pentacles, which is the same suit, because you gave up on love on this person, Leos, and you didn't actually wanted the love of this partnership, of this twin flame deep soul connection. uh, this feminine energy was forced, and it's kind of forced here in this situation, to look upon their finances as well, concentrate on their moolah, on their money, on their manifestation in the three-dimensional. Is not necessarily only money, but it is home, family, kids, different aspects, as we are as well called here to take care of your family, kids, if you have them, home, whatever responsibilities you have. This feminine energy is actually pushed onto their finances, pushed on their towards their whatever legacy they want to build here. They're meant to build in their three-dimensional, aspect of themselves, because this feminine probably concentrated in the past life and in the first, in the primary state of this, situation, onto love. But it never brought them the satisfaction, because they were rejected. They were left, in the dust, in regards to emotions, of course. Now they are kind of forced by the divine to look onto their business, into their manifestation, grounding themselves, having that abundance within themselves. And you, feminine energy, you're doing the best of what you can. You probably have kids, you have, things to pay. Uh, Love doesn't fill your stomach or your kid's stomach. They're going to ask you for food. They're going to ask you them to have light and internet and this and that. And you cannot actually, because you're in love with somebody that is meant for you to just stay there forever and not actually take care of your business. You have responsibilities. And feminine energy, you have like 18 jobs in the same time, to be able to pay, if you're a single mother, to pay for all the shit that you need, even if it's like a moderate, expenses in your life. You need to actually take care of business. You cannot stay there and say, oh, love is gonna feed me and fill my soul and my heart and my, my belly, my stomach, my everything. No, it is not like that. The feminine is actually that you're dealing with here in the feminine aspect. It's concentrated here in onto finances, work, manifesting, creating, putting work, investing, probably a little bit of a workaholic at this time in the month of February. The masculine is actually pushed forward by the fact that they understand underneath it all hidden realities and truths of, of the masculine, that denied this union, divine partnership, and whatever richness this brought in emotions. Probably, if you, even if you were like poor in a past life, both of you got greedy in some sort of aspect, because you wanted properties, you wanted to be recognized, you wanted to have money, you wanted to be rich, but not on this divine person's back, not on their name, on their property, on their hard work, on their family business. No, you are meant to find it and build it on yourself. And probably the greediness and the materialistic ways of some masculines here are actually eating them up, because they invested in the wrong shit and they gave away true love, true fulfillment, true purpose, through partnership, through divine, reason and meaning and calling in a divine partnership here. This is embodying masculine and feminine energies with the chariot, Cancer energy. You're required masculine or feminine here in the month of February, Leos, to actually balance your masculine and feminine here. And of course, the fragmented earth energy that I see with the Queen, King, and Six of Pentacles here is the Eight of Pentacles. Both of you are meant and supposed in the month of February to be hard at work, mastering your craft, whatever you chose to do for your business or for your manifestation of finances here. You're meant to actually build and, work, 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 and embody whatever you actually are, truly masculine and feminine, both aspects, and make this balance. But as well, it's talking about a lot of intellectual mind, detaching from your emotions. You probably feel cold towards love, Leos, and your partner as well. Love doesn't pay the bills, my friends, and this is the truth. Somebody that is actually overthinking a lot, masculine is overthinking too much their emotions and whatever their choices and decisions, or probably whatever clarity and illumination or awakening through with the moon here from the divine, it's actually letting them cold because they know how much they fail themselves. They fail the situation in regards to emotions. In some sort of ways, masculine energy, you're a heartless bitch here. You're heartless. You're jaded. You're probably separated, and that's why you're forced by the divine, by through this awakening and through this separation, detachment of this divine in regards to this divine partnership. You gave away everything what was meant and true for you and pure and wonderful to become a heartless person. It doesn't mean you don't have emotions. It means that you fucked your emotions very, very hard to the point of feeling this coldness, this detachment, this. You probably have as well nightmares, very cold, sweaty dreams. You're gonna probably have them in the month of February. As well, the other deck that I'm gonna use to actually clarify a little bit for you here, Leos, is the Smith Way Tarot deck. Is the Centennial Edition. And the Nine of Pentacles was at the bottom of this deck as well. So it's called for you guys to stay in your independence and depend on oneself, using your wisdom and your knowledge to eat from your own, fruits, and just drink from your own cup. Only depend on yourself and on the divine. There is nobody actually that is meant to stay in this situation in regards to this situation. Let me see, a few cards fell facing down, and like three cards came facing up: Three of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Eight of Pentacles, which is a fragmented earth energy, of course, with the Five of Pentacles. Yes, sorry, Five of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles, fragmented earth energy of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, which is 8 and 5, 13, which is the Four of Pentacles. It's time for you to rebuild, but to rebuild what? With the Tower here, Mars, destruction. All the fake foundations, whatever you built, and the fakeness of your own, probably intellectual reasons, intellectual mind, logical mind, everything that you wanted to reason in regards to emotions, in regards to whatever was meant for you, the divine has shown to you here. You are meant to understand the truth. Anyways, the King of Swords is somebody that is actually found the proof, and the proof is in the pudding. It is a big pink elephant in the room, and you have to actually move towards that masculine energy. If you're not, then a tower is going to be fallen. You're going to work very, very hard to actually see that everything is stared to the ground, is destroyed by the divine because it's fake. Whatever you're denying in regards to this union, with this connection, with this divine partnership with the lovers here, it's going to be teared to the ground. It's not going to work. You're not going to have any chances. And I saw 58, 58, and 59. So 8 and 5, which is a 4. Yes. So the tower can be a surprise for you, because you're going to, by working on this, not having emotion or not feeling satisfied through in your emotions, and not taking any decisions that are actually required from you here in the month of February, Leo, masculine or feminine, mostly masculine, I really believe, but you both, embody masculine and feminine in this aspect of the masculine energy. I know you're going to work very, very hard, and you're going to have surprises that are not going to be pleasing to you, because you still feel robbed. You still feel in the, left out in the cold, bruised and battered, abandoned. It's talking about abandonment issues. You can work so much of feeling abandoned and abandon yourself and abandon the situation, but abandonment is not going to help you. It's going to leave your ass more cold and more, depressed and more into a very wrong, cold, and lonely place, where you meant to actually have a reunion and to make a proper and fair and honest and balanced choice, good choice. You're going to be left out of this 10 of cups in the 5 of pentacles, which is finances, losing a lot of money, not having enough, feeling robbed, wasting time, feeling alone. um, but it's time for you to rebuild. 4 of pentacles is meant for you to rebuild, but it's split, it's separated. You work on one side, but you lose. Even if you lose 5 pentacles out of 8, you're with 3 of pentacles. But this requires from you, Leo, to actually work with the divine and with this divine partner here. The bunch of cards that fell, facing down are 9 of Swords in the reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, whatever, sleepless nights or whatever, in regards to the Gemini aspect or Libra and Aquarius, you're meant to actually let go. Let go of sleepless nights. Go to sleep. Drink a very nice, relaxing tea. Give yourself a warm bath. Pray, meditate. Listen to something that is going to calm your mind. Go to sleep. Stop overthinking. This is paranoia. This is negative thinking, but you're required and you're going to actually be releasing this 9 of Swords, because your partner or the person that you're dealing with has left the building in this sense. I mean, they don't actually lose their sleep over nothing, because once you're enlightened, once you're awakened, once you know the truth because it's revealed by the divine, you're not going to waste your time of thinking about bullshit. You're going to have that peace of mind. This card talks about having finally peace of mind in regards to your choices, in regards to your investments, in regards to whatever place you're putting yourself into, in what position you're putting yourself into continuously, or you did it for a long time. The moon talks about many moon cycles. It talks about the moon cycle of a feminine. Maybe the feminine is starting another moon cycle here because she just finished one very important one that belonged to a past life, but now in this lifetime, at this time, rightful time here in the month of February 2022, the feminine is starting a brand new cycle that is actually bringing them this 6 of pentacles, which is that proper balance within themselves in regards to the spirit themselves and other people involving surrounding the situation, the feminine situation, because this comes with a high priestess. And of course, the moon is the feminine energy completely. The masculine energy here with the feminine, you probably have in your moon Cancer as well. And the masculine has in their moon Earth as well, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Take it if it resonates. The next card that comes here, it's the World card, which is all the 4 fixed signs. Let me put them in the rightful place here. The World card is coming on top of the Fool. This is completion. It talks about all the 4 fixed sign: Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. If you have this in your chart, or if they are your ascendant, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your north node, this lesson or whatever leap of faith you're meant to be taking or the feminine took, it's actually finality, because they completed something very important. They're a master of something here with the moon card. The next card is the Knight of Swords. Again, a double Knight of Swords, and it's on the same row. This feminine energy with this Knight of Swords on top of the Queen of Cups tells me that this feminine is expecting messages of truth. From the fifth dimensional and the three-dimensional, this person knows exactly what is waiting for them, what is expecting, what is actually expected by them, because this feminine energy knows the truth and the reality of this situation. The next card that comes is the Judgment card on top of the High Priestess here. This High Priestess has become this in this lifetime because of past life judgments. This is the divine making the judgment. They have been raised from the dead, from the ground, because their soul had a purpose and a calling to actually fulfill, but they could not actually fulfill it and complete it in the past life for whatever reasons. You have to take it in the way that it is given to you by the divine. This is a very rightful and very right and very correct judgment from the divine for this high priestess. This is a person that is standing in the higher places in the presence of the Most High. This is somebody called anointed. This is somebody that is meant to actually come in this three-dimensional plane to fulfill the divine's will and purpose and calling. This is what the divine is showing me and is telling me very, very clearly here. The next card is the Eight of Swords in the reversed, together with the Knight of Swords here. Tells me that this feminine energy with the high priestess is not mentally trapped or feeling spiritually trapped in any sort of way. They have freed themselves because the truth, the messages of truth from the divine and from the three-dimensional aspect came towards them. They know exactly what they need to expect. As I said here, this Knight of Swords coming on top of the Queen of Cups. The next card is the Nine of Pentacles on top of the King of Pentacles. If this masculine energy with the earth energy, fragmented earth energy of Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, this King of Pentacles is meant to be with this divine partner here. The divine has spoken. Nobody can stand in the fucking way of the divine. No, no, no. And the divine is not fucking anything and nobody. He doesn't have to. He doesn't need to. But this is actually the promise of the Most High. If the masculine actually wants to receive this, they need to stay in their independence, in ground themselves, having enough within themselves, feel that they are enough in themselves, using their wisdom, their knowledge, the fact that they're very rare, they're very unique, they're very specific in their own kind of way. You masculine energy, you're meant to be the person that you're meant to be today, and you find the answers all deep within. Just only take care of your own, take care of your. And a man that really doesn't love his partner, doesn't love his body, doesn't cherish his body, he doesn't have wisdom. This is what the word of God says. A man that really, really loves himself, loves his divine partner, loves the one that is meant for him. If it's not like that, it's betraying himself. He's selling his, his soul, his flesh, his mind, his heart, his everything for shit. But by your independence, your knowledge, your wisdom, it doesn't have to be singularity. It has to be your own worth, your hard work within oneself. It talks about self-work, self-acknowledgement, self-value as well for me. Finances are important, businesses are important, and of course the church bells, it's actually telling me here what is going on. It's a confirmation. The three-dimensional, it's actually called to have this completion here for this divine partnership, for this divine masculine here. That is, seeing the worth and the value of oneself, keeping yourself for oneself. The next card, Six of Pentacles on top of the moon. It was meant in a past life to have this balance and fairness towards oneself, the divine partner, and of course the divine, the first of all and the most of all. But it was hidden from this person because they valued and they cherished and they sold themselves away for the wrong things, for the things that they didn't have value, which is like properties, finances, materialistic ways, whatever. What it is hidden from you, divine masculines and probably feminines, because this is the feminine aspect. Is that balance, that fairness. Give to God what belongs to God, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Yourself what it belongs to you, what is owed to you, what you owe to yourself. Because nobody can know it better. Even I mean, the divine knows it, but he cannot force it upon you. You have to take it. And of course, it's a double confirmation of the Six of Pentacles. If you don't give, you don't receive. What you sow, it's what you're going to reap. How you make your bed is how you're going to sleep in it. Plant your seeds well, open your eyes, know where to invest, where to give, who to give to. Many times we give so much to others that we don't give to ourselves enough. And it's not fair. It's not meant like this, the divine is saying here. And then the last card, Five of Wands in the reversed, on top of the Six of Pentacles, Leos. You have been interfering with other people in this situation, against your divine partner. And I see 11101. 111, but there is a zero, maybe something failing, something missing there, something still negative in regards to this situation. Still other people that interfered into, external people, or even, internal conflict that you had been dealing with. And I saw 11122. It's meant to be doubled. If you actually give away this conflict in the month of February, Leos, masculine or feminine, or you let the other person to actually deal with their fucking conflict, because if it's not your conflict, why should you deal with it? It's not your business. You don't have to fix other people's shit. You have to fix your own. Somebody's actually asked here in the month of February to give away their internal conflict, and to cut all external conflict from other people interfering, other parties trying to fight against you in regards to this equality, to this balance here with the Six of Pentacles, which is fair, which is correct. The Six of Pentacles is meant always to be fair and correct. And I saw 11212. I saw here the Ten of Swords. 11221, mirroring energy, in regards to one. And it's actually the divine outside of this aspect of you and the feminine here, of course. But something has been going on with the Ten of Swords in regards to this lifetime or past lifetime. Queen of Wands with the Ten of Swords. You have a murder in the mix, and it's a feminine energy, which is an Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Somebody very driven by the bullshit, by the fakeness of, external world. Let's fake it until we make it. But through in the true essence, we don't find true essence. We find true, selfish reason. We find true emptiness. We find true fakeness, fake pretenses. Somebody that dibbles and dabbles into bullshit, and it can have something to do with the lovers, even in the past life. You have been in partnership with this person that you're meant to be with, but somebody wanted to steal the place of this person, of course, in the Gemini aspect. They made you make a wrong turn, to make a wrong decision with the wrong people, with a wrong person, which is actually the bad. And look, of course, Seven of Wands here on top of the Chariot, standing up for oneself, defending your position, your hard work. You have been recognized by the divine in regards to this masculine feminine aspect within yourself, Leos. In the month of February, you are going to have this recognition about yourself. But you have to defend your position. You have to move forward and know exactly the position, the place that you're meant to be staying on. And this person is positioned on top here. You can see that is positioned higher than these people that try to attack them, and these people that they recognize them in their past. Somebody that touched their ego, and they try to caress their asses and their dicks, or whatever, who you are. These people try to butter you. Oh, you're so buttery and so nice, I'm gonna put you on a slice of bread and put you in the oven and eat you. These people recognize you, but these people didn't mean for you to have your your true and meant calling, your true and meant position into the three-dimensional plane here. And this is what you're supposed to recognize in the month of February, Leos. But if you stand your ground and you get out of this bullshit, even the inner conflict that you have been dealing with because of other people's interfering, external interference in regards to this partnership, this calling that you have here, now it's time for you to defend this position, my friends. The next card, Three of Wands, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, on top of the King of Swords, which tells me here that you're waiting for the proper moment, your ships to come in, a certain opportunity, a certain moment in time here in the three-dimensional, because you have decided where you want to go towards. You have this wand that you're holding on to, and it's the only thing that you can actually take a grip on at this time in the month of February, Leos. Yes, between 7 and 3, it's a 10 of Wands here, fragmented fire energy, which is your energy, Leo's primordially, I wanted to say. In the first place, in the first, you feel burdened by the waiting, by the fact that you have to defend yourself and keep on moving forward. You don't have to defend yourself, but you have to know your position into this calling. You have to know your place into this world. You have to have that respect for yourself, because the divine is showing you the respect that you owe to yourself, and the divine is giving to you, and you actually have to ask and require from the other people surrounding you in this situation, family members, loved ones, grandma, grandpa, brothers, sisters, I don't care, friends from the beginning of time, I don't care. You have to stand your ground here. You have to stand your right position. The next card, Justice, Libra energy, balancing the scale, divine justice, legal systems in the three-dimensional. And then the last card, it's going to be the Lovers. Justice with the Lovers, Libra and Gemini. I have Gemini, I saw it like 3 times, but I have it on the board twice, which is a triple confirmation for me, and even more. Put these Lovers here at the power 3, my friends, and you will know exactly what I'm saying. This Lovers is not going to let you out of the grip. This divine partnership is going to last um, until the end of time, which is never going to happen. Never. You understand what I'm telling you? Never. And you're going to receive justice if you do the right thing, if you stand your right position, if you know your truth, your value, your worth, if you love on yourself, if you invest correctly within yourself, for the person meant for you, and in the divine aspect. The bottom of the card that I see here right now is the Queen of Swords. Queen and King of Swords, the Hermit, the Hierophant, the Star. This Queen of Swords, maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That is actually the same match as this. And we have 2 suits that actually match here, the Queen and King of Pentacles and the Queen and King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You're meant to be with this person at an intellectual, business level, manifestation in the three-dimensional, and of course, passion, attraction, chemistry, love, fairness, justice, balance, correction, correction, correction. You are meant to correct something with somebody that is called here for you to be in your life, for that's divine reason and purpose and meaning of the divine giving you this another chance and opportunity. This feminine energy with the Queen of Swords, she's actually hermiting at this time, and you are probably pushed by the divine masculine energy here to meditate, dark night of the soul, dive deep within, follow the star, because you are awakened and healing. It's proper awakening and healing and balance, wishing upon a star. You are both stars that We are really meant to shine very, very bright into this world. Leo, Taurus in your chart, Virgo in your chart, Aquarius in your chart, Gemini, I'm not saying, Libra very predominantly. And look, I haven't seen Empress and Emperor into this reading. High Priestess and High Hierophant, which is High Priest and High Priestess in the fifth 5D, 6D, 7D, all the dimensions, spiritual dimensions and aspect of your being. A lot of healing it's actually acquired and required here from both of you. And this feminine, it's going to actually help you through this hermiting. Both of you hermiting, guys. Both of you doing the just and correct thing, coming together. You're meant for this. And you know it in the month of February. Excuse me. And of course, my feminine side of my throat. You're meant to come together. You're meant to fix this. Judgment. And judgment. Where's the judgment? I saw it, but it's not here. Yes, I saw double judgment. Anyways, justice. You're certainly the feminine and the masculine are on a different timelines. Probably it's an age gap as well. A difference of ethnicity, nationality, value system, belief systems, society, community aspects of yourself, really different. I really believe that the masculine it's meant to be a more um, religious or traditional in this aspect of their human teachings, not spiritual, while the feminine is meant for the spiritual aspect here with the hermit behind her and the star, this Queen of Swords here. She's damn spiritual. She's like diving deep into all the crevices and all the places that this feminine it's meant to actually discover and uncover with the moon card here. I really believe this is a very powerful reading for you, Leos. I'm very, very happy for you. Please stand your ground, know your worth, know who you are, remember who you are, my friends. This is not a joke. Work with the divine. Don't be afraid to go deep within. Don't be afraid of your dreams. Embrace them. Your visions, everything that the divine is showing to you is not going to harm you, is not going to hurt you, is going to heal you, is going to make you whole, is going to teach you a great deal of things about who you are, who you were, who you're meant to be, what is the true calling. And I see 12300. It is a number 6 year, guys. So please embrace this six number. This is Gemini and Capricorn energy for each and every one of us. It is a balancing year, fair year, very, very wonderful year. Anyways, whatever you sow into this year, you're going to reap. And you're going to reap 6 time fold, 10 time fold. I see a lot of tens and sixes and fours, which is balance, which is building another room, building a house, rebuilding your own life, rebuilding your own soul. See, happy family room. This is the promise that the divine has made, and the divine promises are always going to be completed and fulfilled, and they are already here, my friends. Look, Empress with the Six of Swords. The Empress has moved towards calmer waters. This Empress has peace of mind, clarity, revelation, truthfulness within themselves. The World card, the Fool. They have finished a business in regards to the King of Action, Ten of Pentacles. They know that they're meant to be the King of Wands here. This King of Wands is looking towards the Fool and the World card, and this Empress and the Six of Swords. Happy family room, Wheel of Fortune, and King of Cups. So it's meant, it's destined for you guys to be together. It is King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Happy family room, Six of Swords, the Empress, the World card, the Fool, King of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. I wish you all the best, Leos. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, and comment. Subscribe to my channel if you feel like to. I send you all peace, love, and light, and may God bless you all in the month of February. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.